On some real shit, like so, you've been buzzing on social media for a while, like a good little while. So, how is that when you like hit the club scenes? Like, do people call you by your Instagram name and shit when they see you,
Yeah, all
or
the
they just
time.
say cozy?
It be both. It's like 50-50. I prefer Cozy though, because that's really my artist name.
Right.
But Cozy with the Crowds, that's just my Instagram name.
So, like, how was your transition? Like, how's your transition been going as far as like being a content creator until like you trying to get people to take your artistry seriously? Because with the content creating, it's like ha ha he, but it's like with artistry, it's like that's what you really putting your energy into. So, like, how has it been trying to switch over and get people to really realize taking you serious as an artist?
It's going good as fuck. I ain't gonna even lie. Like, I really was a dancer first, and then
That dolphin.
yeah, I switched over to when I started getting all that attention, I'm like, I don't even gotta dance to another nigga's song. I could dance to my song, and then the transition was smooth. You know what I'm saying? Because I just was being myself, and I just had like my fan base, like, you know what I'm saying, and it just growed over time. Especially I use like high school, like I graduated from Cough. It was a popular high school, so like
For sure.
once I got in high school, it was just like over with. Like,
Then you light skin.
So
nigga
you
said,
feel
"Light
like
skin, I'm weak."
you feel like it's easier to transition from being a content creator to an artist than it is to just start from nothing and be an artist?
Yeah, it's easier when you already like an influencer because you already got an audience. Like, influencers getting like 22,000 on this video, so when you post your next video, your music, it might not get as much, but at least you'll be in at 10,000. Fuck, even if you had at 2,500, that's still good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's like
Right.
it's easier when you already got an audience. Like, I do that shit on purpose. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll post a video that don't got nothing to do with my music, but I know that's gonna go viral. So when I get that engagement, it's easy. Like,
Playing with the algorithm.
exactly.
The algorithm a motherfucker, dog. I ain't gonna even lie. Like, sometimes Instagram will pick up on like you said, like a video that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. That be the video Instagram pick up sometimes. And it's like the video you really want them to pick up, it's like, they'll be picking up sometimes. That shit aggravating. I ain't gonna lie.
Real talk. Consistency
know.
is everything, though.
You gotta push through regardless.
So this my question, because I used to watch it. Jeremy. How you went from making your content videos to being on that TV show with Ross and them? Yeah, I watched that bitch.
So you watch that bitch?
Yeah.
That's what's up. Like, that shit happened natural as fuck. Like, I just got a call from a casting director. I thought it was fake. Like, I was like, my mama was managing me at the time. Like, I was like, I got a call from, they talking about it's gonna be on MTV. This shit fake, cause you get so many like spam emails and shit. I was just recording myself in my room, shooting my own music videos. He'll be behind the camera. I edit the shit. Like, so I'm not thinking niggas taking me serious yet. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then when I got the link, the audition link, I sent about like, I think I did like 16 bars or some shit. I sent that shit in, not thinking of nothing. Like, I'm just in my city, just living life. Like, and then I just get this call one day, like, we about to fly you out. Where they flew me out at? To LA. I did the audition. I had to go through like, it was like 35,000 people.
Damn.
Yeah, and then they numbed it down
There
to
was
like,
a lot of y'all on the show.
yeah, real shit. They numbed it down. Like, a lot of people don't know this. Like, when you audition for like American Idol, X Factor, it'd be a lot of people.
They just narrow it
They
down.
narrow it down. You got to do like 3 to 6 auditions before you even get on TV. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then when you get on TV, that first episode is the real audition in front of the world. Like, you know what I'm
So
saying?
was that real? Was like it scripted kind of?
That shit
Like,
real.
was real.
All that shit is real. Reality TV really real. The only thing that's like, they organize it a little bit as far as like if me and you having a conversation, like, and we getting into it, they'll send another person in the room to make it just a little more spicier. But what we really going through is real. You know what I'm saying? They behind the scenes, headphones on and shit. All that shit really real. Like, everything you
That's
seen
good
was
to
real.
know, because some
Yeah.
people just look at it like the whole thing is like a theater play.
Nah,
That's what
that
I
shit
be
real.
thinking. That
I
shit
definitely
be
thought that shit was
scripted.
That shit
scripted.
real.
Right.
For real.
Like Baddies,
Like,
y'all know the Zeus
Baddies?
Network.
Yeah,
that shit
that
so
shit-
scripted.
That shit real.
Man,
like
that shit real beef, but scripted. It's like
it's
added
just
dramatics.
organized beef. Like
What kind of bullshit?
organized beef.
organized.
I'm joking.
They just
But
bring
I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was.
Organized
I
beef.
honestly thought it was no beef at all. So what you saying is still an upgrade from what I thought, because I thought it was like no beef at all.
Yeah, that shit be organized, real life shit. They gotta organize. Like I remember one time when I was doing the show, the Rick Ross show. We'll get in a sprinter after we shoot a scene, and nobody can't talk. They use a term. They be like everybody on ice. They don't let us talk until we get to the confession room. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when we gotta like basically say how we feel, we really feel that way, but they don't make us talk until we get on camera. You know what I'm saying? But all the feelings is real. They just organize it a little bit. Like
You know what? That's some real shit. Cause sometimes before we shoot, we'll be having a conversation, and I'll be like, "All right, stop. I don't want to talk about that no
you
more."
gotta wait till the
Because
camera on.
ain't nothing like raw emotion.
Exactly.
Ain't
That's
nothing.
all it
Can't
is.
nothing compare to raw emotion. Ain't nothing. You can never say something the second time how you said it the first time
Exactly.
with
Get
the
that
same
reaction.
emotion.
Need that
So-
organic energy.
Yeah, that's probably why they put y'all on ice. Like, nah, I don't say nothing.
Keep all that shit in on
So
your
when you
chest.
say it raw, it's not really politically correct. It's just raw.
Exactly.
So at the end, because I watched it all the way through, and you got a Liddell or whatever,
Mhm.
right? How that worked out?
I mean, it worked out good. It had its pros and cons. Like, I just feel like the timing was bad. Like Ross, his manager was his best friend. His manager died. R.I.P. Black Bo. You know what I'm saying? He died, and then like MMG was going through, like, they distributed to a main label, like you know how it's like Republic Records, Universal Records, like. A lot
MMG
of
through
rap-
Warner, right?
I think so. It's something like that. So they was getting a new deal. So I was still behind the scenes working and shit, but like a lot of shit was just moving kind of like slow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I really used to live at the house and shit. Like I used to sleep in his studio and shit. With me and Ross, it was never no deal. It was more like a mentorship. Like that's like the uncle type shit, the big homie. So it's like what I learned from that situation. I wasn't even really looking for. Even though he gave me the deal and shit, I wasn't really looking. Like the shit he taught me, like kept me relevant for a longer time. He wasn't just I'm gonna just get this nigga some bread out of. He really gave me the game. You know what I'm saying? As I grew, as I got more mature and shit, I knew how to just stay relevant. You know what I'm saying? So shit was really lit.
So who else in this game you done worked with that what is somebody, one of your peers or somebody who was a little above or a little behind, period? Like who else you done worked with that done, like you feel like that advanced your career as an artist?
The Dream.
You
know what I'm
gonna
saying?
ask about him. He seen
Yeah, the
movies
Dream.
on that
He
show.
was hard.
gonna
Like, but he was real. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he really musically inclined. Like a mother. He not just one of them niggas who just like just telling the artist what to do. He is an artist at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Songwriter, all that shit. Producer. So it's just like recording in front of niggas like that is like it's nerve wracking, but when you walk out the studio, you're gonna be a better artist. You know what I'm saying? So the
But
Dream
it
for
seemed like
sure.
Ross really fucked with your voice, your sound. Like
He from Miami. That shit.
Yeah.
That's like New Orleans cousin for real. Like Houston, Miami.
Yeah.
That southern region. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what I know? Like a lot of artists, like they'll walk in the booth like, yeah, I do this shit, one take shit. Like, and then you get around the people who really do that shit, and you find out like, nah,
Yeah.
go back.
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
back
real shit,
again.
real shit.
Go back again. Like, and it'll either build you up or it'll break your confidence. Because a lot of times it's like you just gotta realize you thought that one take was good enough, but it's only because you're around people who don't really know what it takes for real.
Facts.
So it's like, yeah, they like, yeah, that bitch good enough. Yeah, that bitch good. But it's like, you really just saving money on studio time. You're really not perfecting the fucking
Yeah.
song, like, for real. So it's like, you deal with a lot of that, too. So when you get around somebody like The Dream or Ross, they're like, they don't give a fuck about no studio time. But they won't get
Yeah,
the
they
song
don't care
right.
about nothing. You'll be in that bitch a whole day. I didn't watch Ross wake up at like 5 in the morning and don't go to sleep till 5 in the morning. And then the nigga so crazy, like he leave the AC off in the studio to make it feel like
So you uncomfortable.
he uncomfortable. Like he don't want to be comfortable and feel his success when he recording. Like we done been in the studio where we sweating bricks. Like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Any nigga who got enhancements on their on their lining,
Melting.
you milking in that bitch. Like for real. Like you know what I'm saying. But that nigga really do that shit. Like
So
do
you
y'all
enjoyed
have?
that experience? Like that was would you do something like that again?
I don't think I'll do another music competition show, but I'll do like a reality dating show or like something like that. You know what I'm saying?
You'll do a reality dating
Yeah,
show.
I'll do a dating show because I don't want like I was supposed. Well, actually, I can't even do another music competition. I was supposed to be on what's the name of the fucking show? Rhythm and Flow. Y'all ever heard of that
Oh,
shit?
recording.
Yeah, but like when the contracts in these shows, you can't some shit like you can't back to back be on competition shows and shit. You sign that shit off like because it's some rules they got in the contracts and shit. So I'm not even really
And the fine print. Huh?
yeah like
So let's get into this dating show. What kind of dating show you feel like you're thriving?
Like some
Fuck, I
Ray
don't know.
J, some Flavor Flav
Yeah, I
type
do.
Like
shit.
you the one they chasing, or you trying to win
really
a
wanna
woman
do
love?
a dating show like where I'm trying to find my baby mama. Like we all in a mansion.
Yeah.
And it's like 20 girls. And I gotta find my baby mama. Like y'all gotta do competitions and shit like that. Like,
So you gotta
Baby
stab
mama.
all of them.
So the one
Yeah.
you find, you gotta get pregnant right then and there.
I mean, I ain't gonna
Why
lie.
she gotta be the baby mama?
If she really, cause that's just like clickbait. I ain't gonna lie. But
Okay.
if she
Understand.
fucking with that and I'm fucking with that, you know.
So is it really like a take the rubber off competitions? Because I feel like you trying to stab all 20.
You think he not gonna poke out?
Nigga said
about
that you
15.
the
They gonna pump out
He
15.
gonna
Yeah,
poke
it
a
is.
couple of them
Nigga
bitches.
said take the
Like,
rubber
yeah, your
off.
pussy
Nigga said
bad, your
wrong.
pussy bad.
I like
You can
that.
X them out.
They gonna poke about 15. So
Nigga
it's
said-
really a take the rubber off competition. Like, I gotta feel you.
Nigga said you ride
Yeah.
dick. You
I
ride
feel
dick
you.
totally wrong. You is
You
disqualified.
what? Get her off the
Bitch,
show
you fake
immediately.
model. You trying to win too
All
bad.
my bitches to
Bitch.
That's really some pimping shit. Like, nah, that's I really want to do that shit though. Like, cause people fuck with fun too. Everything don't gotta be so
Didn't
like.
Blueface do that? He called that
He
bitch
did some
Blue
shit.
Girls Club.
Yeah, he did some shit like that.
He trying to
Yeah,
have
yeah.
who's fighting.
See that what
All
happened
that
with
shit.
him? He
I
hit
need
Chris
that
Shaw. He was like, I'm taking this bitch off.
See, now what if you
bitch
find on one
I'm
of
taking
them?
this bitch off.
I ain't
Then
finding
what?
no Krishan. Nah, I don't got time
That
for that
was
shit.
stupid.
Yeah, I ain't.
She ain't stupid.
That was
I fuck with her,
She
but
just in love.
I just
That's
need
a
her to
lot.
stand up, bitch.
Everybody who in love gonna do some questionable shit, men and women.
I didn't watch that show. That nigga so disrespectful. I see why she bust that nigga in the head.
Nigga, a gangbanger.
Like,
So
so
Nigga
fuck
said
you
he's so
expected?
disrespectful.
that nigga
You
so
expected the nigga to act like a
when they
deacon?
did the lie detector
Nigga,
test, that nigga
gangbanger.
said, "Bitch, you gonna lie to the lie detector test?" Like, son, you gonna do that
Damn.
on
Oh, this
camera,
man is
bro?
this man is a crip. Like,
I don't give a fuck.
you expect him to
What
be?
you
What you
is?
expect him to be?
You think that's supposed to make me nervous, bitch? Cause you,
What you
He
think
got-
crips talk
he
like?
gotta play it a certain way.
man,
to
look,
the
bitch,
public.
respect
Every
me.
crip ain't like Nipsey.
Well, bitch, you better act like it, cause
Nipsey is a rare crip.
I
He's
fuck
a
with
rare
Nipsey.
gangbanger. Every
I fuck
gangbanger
with
ain't like
Nipsey-
that.
Nipsey hard. I went to the BET Awards. You know how they normally had a red carpet? But
Yeah,
the year
that
I
bitch was
went,
blue.
they had the blue carpet and shit. That shit was
Big
lit.
B's.
They really showed love. Like that's when I really realized this nigga really
Oh,
made
no.
a difference. Like
He a king
damn.
in LA for sure.
Yeah.